As a family, we were plunged into an uncharted territory. But with the love you have showed us, we have learned to begin sailing in those waters. As a family, I want to speak for them that as our father lived with us, he taught us to forgive. He taught us to forgive. And he always said, whenever someone wrongs you, that's a debt for God to handle. Just forgive. It's at this juncture we want to take this opportunity as the children of the late. We acknowledge that the greater part of the family is doing something else to seek justice for him. But as the children of the late, we take this opportunity to forgive Private SABITTI. May his family find rest. The humorous part, I remember our father used to tell us when we were still young, P1, P2, P3. He was so committed a family man that at a rank of a major by then, that was around 1993, 92, 93, he would move from office and come back because we were in P1, P2, there was one of P2 and the other of nursery, like that. He would take time to come back home and cook for us, ensure that we have something to eat. He sacrificed a lot. He took time. He nurtured us when our mothers were not there. He stood in the gap for us. And as we stand here to eulogize him, we won't forget that part, that he loved us in his own way, even as we have grown up to be what we are. We want to acknowledge him for the love he has given us. We shall not forget. And we pray that we should touch the world in the capacities he has met us in. The philanthropist he was. Our father, when he became the district chair of Oyam, moved out of the army, he began socializing with the civilians. Paid for a radio program called Nena Bor on Radio Unity for 10 years out of his pocket. And on that program of Nena Bor, he taught the Lao community a number of aspects of life. The social life, the economic empowerment, the cultural bit of it, the religious bit of it. And in so doing, he believed that through his sacrifice, Lao would grow and holistically be connected to the entire part of Uganda. Because as Lao, we were cut off during the insurgency. And therefore, we had fallen back in terms of the social aspects of life. And in so doing, he felt that his vision would be met in that direction. Recently, when he came to Parliament, he took on adopting more dependents. Another part I would like to correct in the eulogy. There are not 19 dependents, there are 27 of them. I know because we always shared at times. There are 27 of them. The students he paid for in various tertiary institutions and university were 36 of them. 1 PhD holder, 2 master's holders, and 16 bachelor holders, and the rest were diploma holders and certificate courses. That was how big his heart was. He was generous.
Good morning, mourners. I am called Okello Daniel Granny. I'm the second born son to the late.
Good morning, mourners. My name is Okaka Frank Howard. I'm the last born to the late.
Second last. Yangu. Feel free to talk.
Good morning, mourners. My name's Fanny Brian. I'm actually the last born. I come after him.
Good morning, mourners. My name is Minyang Job.
So, this is us, the children of the late. We want to take this moment to thank all of you for commiserating with us in this trying time. And above all, having served with the late, I would like to make a brief eulogy, and I would examine or look at my father in 5 categories. The family man he was, the philanthropist he was, the warrior he was, the politician he was, and finally the farmer he was. Your Excellency, with your permission, I would proceed this way. I would begin by making a correction in the order of service. That's why you see there is this mix-up here. My father actually had 3 women. The first one was Asimwe Theodora, originally from Chigezi. Then Kisoro, she and the family relocated in Chitagwenda, where they reside. It's unfortunate she's no more. Currently, he's survived by 2 widows, not 1. The first one is Rosaline Agoy, the Secretary General for National Council of UNESCO in Ministry of Education. The other is Madame Joyce Aikoru,